Hello everybody! Well, here we are with the first fight from the second round for the Mount Hua competition for the Blue Dragon server for September 2015. And we have WWind facing off against Kazee of the Wudong. WWind is in the Vagrants. That, of course, does not mean that he's actually a Vagrant. He could be in one of the sects, but it's not going to tell us. Ever, so we don't know. Anyways, I don't know what kind of fight we can expect out of these two. They tend to switch things up every Mount Hua they come to, but Join Finger certainly is still the favorite skill, so we will probably see that, but we'll have to see. We're already fighting, circling a little bit here, and both of them have used Flick Step at my disposal, and now they're laying into each other with the Join Finger skill. No real surprise there, but the damage is going back and forth. Nice stun there for Kazee. Gets a little bit of a follow-up, but another return by WWind. It looks like WWind is coming out on top here. There goes the rage. Kazee is now down below 50%. She has 23,000 points of health versus WWind's 26,000. Not a big difference, but not a whole lot of health on either side. They must have stacked some defense there. At least WWind has. There goes the rage again. And Kazee, she was down to less than 2,000 points of health for a second. She Pegasuses, though. Gets another stun. More Join Finger coming in from WWind. WWind so far has not had the Pegasus. In fact, he's still at about 80% health. He's doing very well here in this exchange. Kazee cannot afford to just go toe-to-toe with him. Another rage from WWind. Kazee does not have any rage herself. She's down to less than 2,000, 700, 300, 0. Nice follow-up there from WWind. Finishes off the round. Kazee had no energy for another Pegasus. She was simply out of points. So, Kazee is going to have to change things up a little bit here. She needs to make it her fight, not WWind's fight. And WWind's fight is a toe-to-toe Join Finger showdown because he has the superior damage, the superior health, and apparently the superior damage mitigation. So, she's going to have to make it more of a flying contest, more of a dodging contest, and bring out something different, a control skill, to keep him from going with those Join Finger attacks. But even with that said, how do you stand up to the rage? WWind got 3 of them off there, so she's doing pretty good, but still, what can she do? More Join Finger coming out of WWind. Kazee replying in same. And Kazee is starting to fall behind here again with this combination. A stun there misses from WWind, but he continues to pummel Kazee. Has her down to below 75%. WWind is at about 80%. Again, this is definitely going in favor of Kazee. He's not getting the stun and rages like he did last time, but it's still in his favor. Kazee really needs to start switching things up. She's trying to fly around a little bit, but there isn't a whole lot she can do here if she's going to stick to Join Finger. It's just not going to allow her those quick attacks and then retreats. Excellent stun there. Love how it freezes the other characters in their pose. Looks great. But Kazee has Pegasus there and continues with the Join Finger skill. Does not circle the moon, though. She gets a rage off. Has the WWind down to almost 50%. Very nicely done. Quick follow-up. WWind is dodging around a little bit here. It's not going completely in his favor this time, but it's still, 15,000 versus 19,000. Kazee has come out ahead so far. Very nicely done, but WWind is sitting on a lot of rage, a lot of health, and probably more energy than Kazee as well. So she still has to be very careful here, really make her hits count if she's going to continue this trend. But there goes a rage, completely unblocked. Brings Kazee down to 50%. She can still come back here. More follow-up from WWind. There's a stun from Kazee. Does she have enough for a rage? She does. This is going to do serious damage to WWind. WWind is down to about 60%. Doesn't quite get him to 50, which would be the ideal spot. But still, she is making a count. Kazee herself, though, is caught in another rage. 2,000, 1,000, 100 points. Nothing. She was really coming back there that second round. 37,000 versus 32,000. Much better. But still, a bit of a mountain to climb. Some overwhelming force there from WWind. And so WWind will move on to the next round. Kazee, we'll see her next month. And we will have more fights from the Mount Hua competition for the Blue Dragon server right here on this channel. Please stay tuned for that.